everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jeanette. And hey, if you're new here, come on and join the Ebb and Flow family. We would love to have you guys. Thank you for coming by. All right, you guys, I thought it would be really great to get a collective reading for the month of July here, obviously 2020, right? And to take a walk through the Enchanted Forest. We've got our brand new Forest of Enchantment tarot deck. I did do an unboxing video for this one. It's one of my surprise decks. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave the link in the description box below. Feel free to check that out. And we'll be getting our advice today from our Fairy Oracle deck as well. So all nature spread. We're going to take a magical journey here and figure out what is going on with the collective. All right, for the month of July 2020. Coming in, what's going on for the collective, please, spirits, for July 2020. I love how this deck shuffles. Okay, you guys, no spread. We're just going to pop out cards, see what comes out, all right? Collective. Whoop. What's going on with the collective for the month of July? I'm hoping things begin to lighten up, you guys. Things were getting pretty heavy there for a minute. I don't watch the news, to be honest, anymore. It was affecting me too greatly, so I stopped watching. So I really don't know what the hell's going on in the news. But I'm sure the cards will let me know what's going on with the collective, all right? We're going to find out together. What's going on with the collective for July 2020? Ooh, 2 minutes in and we haven't popped out a card yet. There we go. Phew. The Star card. Starlight here, equivalent to the Star card. Aquarian energy. Interesting. Seems like maybe there are some people out there who have a greater wish. Maybe a greater wish for what should be occurring. Ace of Challenges here. That's the equivalent of the Ace of Swords. We have the Fairy Wand. That's the equivalent to the Chariot card. Ooh, fascinating. And we have the Nine of Visions. Visions do stand for water, so this is the Nine of Cups. Fascinating. Let's see if we can get a few more. We did end up at the bottom of the deck between rounds here with the Suspension card. Card of Pisces with that Hanging Man. Ooh, any further information? All right, that's perfect. Underlined energy is the Child of Challenges. That would be the Page of Swords, equivalent to the Page of Swords. We have the Ace of Visions here, so Ace of Cups. And the Wise Woman, High Priestess here. So obviously, whoops, they just slip right out, don't they? Obviously here, you guys, some major events going on. We've got 1, 2, 3, and then we did see the Hanging Man, the Suspension card at the bottom of the deck. So we've got a lot of major arcanas right now. It feels like the collective, there's a brand new thing happening here. There's a brand new. This is brand new. I feel like this is a beautiful energy. I feel like we're coming out of something. I was hoping it would be light and fluffy. For the majority of the world, I'm sure it's not. But honestly, for those who watch tarot, for those who are coming into alignment with themselves, for those of us who are ascending to that 45D and beyond, you know what I mean? When we're getting there, it's like we're looking at things differently now. We're looking at things differently. And it's like it's giving us a brand new lease on the energy that we're living in, really, and the energy that others are living in here. There's a great collective wish, an expansion. You see they're all wishing on the stars collectively. This isn't just one person pouring their energy in. It's a lot of people, okay? It's a lot of people wishing on a lot of stars to make some greater change occur. So I feel like this is the vibrations of the collective raising as we head to a greater, more peaceful, movement forward here, a direction of higher knowledge. Look at that wise woman. Again, equivalent to the high priestess. She makes her spells and she puts down her sacrifices. She follows her intuitions. She creates things and she knows the direction that things will go. The direction in which things will go. This very wand equivalent to the Chariot card, right? I love that there's so much like fairy energy in this, and there's so much brand new, moving on, moving forward, heading towards a better direction. 9 of Visions right here in the middle. That 9 of Cups, feeling each of us singularity within ourselves individually, right? We are feeling better. We are feeling more abundant. We're feeling more stable and more grounded in who we are, where we come from, what we have to offer. You know, I gotta mention this too, that again, this looks like a wish, right? Do you guys ever remember, I remember when I was young, there was a fountain outside the library, and I would never cease to ask Daddy to give me a coin so that I can make a wish and drop it right into that well, you know, right into that fountain so I could get a wish granted. Okay, and this is about abundance within oneself. Each of us are creative, we're each casting a wish for the collective. It's beautiful. We're raising the collective vibration. It's like a drop in the bucket. Each one of us is a drop in the bucket. But we're headed in such a new, brand new, beautiful direction. Raising our vibrations here. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's gorgeous. And again, I feel like this is why I don't watch the news, you guys, because I feel like you turn on the news and you hear nothing but bad things. Bad, bad, bad things. But look at this. Everyone who's living in this energy is doing all right. So if you're wondering why everybody seems to, you turn on the news and you wonder why everything's falling apart or everything's going to shit, but your life is pretty good, it's happening to me too. And it's okay. Don't feel guilty about it. That which needs to get windowed out will get windowed out. And all these new beautiful things are on the horizon for us. We're heading right towards our wishes. We're heading right towards those gorgeous things. And again, it's like a collective knowing here. A knowledge-based, highest intuition standpoint. We're all putting in our input. We're all putting in our collective energies to raise the vibrations of the planet, to raise the vibrations to help Gaia get there, right? Because there's a wish to be granted. All right. This underlined energy, child of challenges. This is that that Page of Swords, right? Equivalent to Page of Swords. It takes on a different meaning here in this deck. You see how she's contemplating? She's thinking. She's deep in thought in the darkness of the forest, trying to figure out, it's almost like a lost energy as well, trying to figure out her thoughts, okay? I feel like this is the other half of the collective, all right? For the majority of us, we're trying to get there. We're trying to raise our vibrations. We're trying to find our highest knowledge. And we're trying to move this into a better direction, I feel. Which is really a great thing. Whoa, I lost like half the deck there. Yeah, that's a lot, you guys. We've got the Hermit card, the 6 of Boons, the Weaver of Challenges, the 4 of Challenges. Oh. And the 3 of Boons. Let me make sure I didn't drop any others, you guys. Okay. Let me go ahead and shuffle these little guys back in and see if they pop back out. Just because I'm not sure if that was Spirit saying, hey, this is really important, or if that was me just fumbling with the cards. So I apologize. They are a little bit slippery, but I really like them. They shuffle very well, you guys. Okay. Any further messages for the collective? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, the Council of Animals at the bottom of the deck, equivalent to the Judgment card. We've got the 9 of Challenges. Ooh. The Ace of Spells, equivalent to the Ace of Wands. And the 8 of Visions. So here we are, you guys. Really, 9 of challenges. This is like the 9 of swords. So feeling a little bit lost, a little bit trapped, some anxiety here. Some may still give into this energy here and there. It's not a problem, you guys. We're still on to beautiful things. Needing really to let something go. 8 of visions here. 8 of cups. You see how it looks like they've lost something? They're searching for something as a collective. All right? It feels like here, you guys, what was been lost wasn't serving us in the first place. Okay? Some are still seeking to find that. But it's only going to lead to anxiety for that half, all right? We have so many cards of beautiful things. We've got so much new, brand new passions, brand new emotions, brand new, like wise. We're wiser. I feel like we're growing the fuck up as a collective. We're raising our vibrations. And even though it feels like potentially this is all those, we may still have anxiety for all those people who were lost in the mix, who couldn't raise their vibrations. And we had to, unfortunately, they had to go to a different timeline. Now, whatever that is for you, you decide. Okay, but something here was lost, was cut out and or was lost. But this was meant to happen because we have all these beautiful cards of creating a vibration, creating a happiness and an awareness in a direction that is anew. It's a new direction. It's a beautiful direction. It's fulfilling for us. All right, Council of Animals is equivalent to the Judgment card. Each one of them has their own perspective. Each one of them is wise in their own way and offer something to the judgment and the decisions that are at play. Each one of them has a perspective that needs to be taken into account. All right. So for some of us, we are having a hard time accepting other people's points of view if they're not our points of view. All right. I really got to stress this, you guys. That is their path. That's not my path. It doesn't have to be your path if you don't agree, but it could be if you want it to be, because we each play the game our way. All right. I'm not playing this game for anybody else, basically, and you're not playing the game for anybody else other than for you and your experience and your knowledge and what you have to learn and what I have to learn. And this collection of knowledge, this collection of vibration, each one of us has a specific viewpoint that is to be brought to the table without judgment upon each other. So please do go forth with this pure energy. Try not to get stuck in feeling lost or trapped in the dark, deep forest, and really see the light. Really see the light that is being created here by the collective. You feel me? Feel the vibrations of the collective. And if somebody's path, specific path, one of these individuals, if their path doesn't align with the collective, it's not our judgment upon others. We don't have to judge others for their path, okay? I feel like Gaia will handle that. She is raising her vibrations. We're raising along with her, and we get to a point, loves, where it's you raise or you go to a different timeline. We're at that moment. Gaia's not having this shit anymore. All right. If you're confused about what I'm talking about, no problem. I will probably be creating a video here pretty soon about the Great Awakening. But do jump on it. Go look into some information. I may even leave some links in the description box below about the Great Awakening from some very wonderful and beautiful spiritual teachers that I found. Okay, because it's direly important that we understand the direction in which Gaia is taking herself. Because we either go with it or we get lost. We get left behind. All right, you remember that old book, Left Behind? It has like a feeling like that. But it's not as scary as it sounds. It's not as scary as it sounds. It's not as, because really all you just do is just go to a different timeline. You can choose whatever timeline you want to be on. I want to live in this energy. And I know you do too, otherwise you wouldn't be here watching me right now, okay? Literally. And there's a collective wish and a real need to not judge each other for the paths that others are taking, okay? The other half of the collective, or whoever that is for you. You feel me? Okay. Let's get some advice, you guys. Some fairy oracle advice here. Some advice for the collective here. I love this, you guys. I'm feeling very warm and fuzzy. Thank you, spirits. All right, lost and found at the bottom of the deck. I'll talk about that in a second. Oh my God, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. We have tree wisdom, moderation. Ooh, fascinating. Temptation. Yes, life energy. This is like Gaia herself. This is like that life-giving motherly energy. She breathes the breath of life to us. And wait for winter. Ooh, spirit. Where I start? Oh my God. Okay. I'll start with temptation. Let's read it first, okay? Here. Give you a good look at this card, loves. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its cause. All right? So, literally, I would recommend stop watching the news. Personally, don't give in to the media, because the media is creating illusions for us to believe. All right? And I still think we should be cautious and careful and very, very... especially with the coronavirus thing, because I don't know when I am hurting somebody, or I don't want to do that. I just don't. So I wear my mask. I don't know. But you don't have to live in an essence of fear regarding it. All right. For others, this may be this temptation to judge, this judgmental energy. Okay. You are but one animal in the council of animals. All right. Please try to stick with what you know. And do not judge others. Don't be tempted here to judge others for their path. Okay? Also with temptation and this unhealthy habits, if you want to be a part of this collective that is raising their vibrations, okay, watch those temptations. Watch what you're putting in your body. And watch what you're putting in your mind. Because it may lead you to a lower vibration without even realizing it. Okay, and we want to stay nice and high because we all want to go to the 5D and higher, right? Moderation here. Moderation. It says, is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. All right, darlings. Again, with the temptation and the moderation, they kind of go a little bit hand in hand. All right, also, make sure you're fueling your body with the best things that you can fuel it for, right? Fruits, vegetables, all these healthy things. And watch what you're putting into your mind as well. Your mind, your body, and your spirit. Because it feels like we can't, I mean, we're all going to ascend eventually, right? But the faster, if you want to get there faster, you've really got to be mindful of where you're headed. Right? And what you feed your body with, what you feed your mind and your spirit with is going to fuel your vibration and fuel your direction. All right? You feel me? Okay. Tree wisdom here. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful, you guys. Okay. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. Okay, I just heard, follow the beat of your own drum. Individuality is very important right now. Own who you are, you guys. All of us are beautiful in our own way, and we all have something to contribute here. We have each of us a a different perspective that is 100% necessary for the collective consciousness to raise. You are never just uncounted for. You know what I mean? Everything that you put forth has a meaning. The music that you make, the music you listen to, the pathway you take individually, everything you do as an individual, right? As an individual solely and alone, does have everything to do with the collective. You're never left out in the dust. And being an individual, owning who you are, and embracing your individuality, your uniqueness, only you can offer the vibration that you offer to the collective, right? To Gaia right now. And every little bit of high vibration counts, okay? Life energy. So don't discount yourself and don't judge others, basically. Life energy. I feel so beautiful when I look at this card. Look at the enlightenment. Look at the joy. This is like the Sun card and Gaia and all these beautiful things all rolled into one for me, this life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Healing right now is a big deal because if we heal as individuals, it raises that collective consciousness, you guys. So this life-giving energy is a blessing. It's a blessing moving forward of happiness, warmth, and triumph, and really shining your own personal light, giving what you personally have to give, that perspective that only you have, can that individuality, that uniqueness, that beautiful thing that's only unique to you is incredibly important right now. All right, guys? Wait for winter. Wait for winter. During the coldest months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes. As long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. I'm really feeling that by winter, I don't want to say everything's going to be all sorted out. I don't really make predictions like that, to be honest, but I'm inclined to say that by winter, more than enough of the collective will be raised as far as their vibrations go, and the planet, Gaia's raising right now. And again, we either raise with her or we go to somewhere else. And that really depends on you and your individuality and what path you've taken in this life. That is not to be judged by anyone else. So wait for winter, manifesting the heartfelt wishes in winter. So maybe that's when it'll peak for us. Maybe that's when we will make the final last transitions, maybe from the 4D to the 5D. Maybe for those last bits still stuck in 3D to go from 3D to 4D before their time runs out. Okay? Potentially. Something very important in winter and regarding our intentions, our manifestations, keeping those vibrations, wishing good for the collective, wishing good upon each other, not judging each other for each individual's path. Okay? It's very important because the second you give into that judgmental energy, your vibrations, right? So watch how you treat others. Watch how you treat yourself. Don't judge yourself either because you're absolutely gorgeous and what you have to give to this collective experience is incredibly necessary, you guys. All right, lost and found, right? Some people in the collective are still lost, but they're going to be found elsewhere, okay? That's not to be worried about, and it's not our concern either. What was once lost is about to be found thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Help us find something that we didn't even realize was lost. So for some of us, that has to do with this temptation, this taking things in moderation, right? For some of us, this is people that we may not realize are not on our vibration. And then one day we aren't dealing with that person anymore. Because the thing about vibrations is two people, like just take two individuals, for example here. Two people have to be the same vibrational wavelength. They have to be the same frequency in order to be in each other's presence, okay? It's the part of the like polarity and duality is that if we don't vibrationally if we don't vibrationally connect with somebody any longer, there will be a disconnect, and before you know it, they are not in our lives any longer, because we cannot stay in a vibration with someone who is not at our vibration, okay? So just remember that. Those people who are lost will be found in another realm, found in another life, found in another timeline. They will find and create for themselves there. They are not to be worried about. Okay? And that's very hard, because I heard death. It's very hard when people have to go. I understand. It's not a pleasant thing. It's sad. But just think of it this way. If we have all the power to create our own reality here on Earth, imagine how much power we have on the other side. It must be endless amounts. So if you get over there, you have a choice to create something new, to live in a new realm, you can come back to Earth, you can go reincarnate, you do whatever the fuck you want, and I feel like it's freedom. It's freedom. So when somebody passes on, it's very selfish of us to want to comfort ourselves with their presence. We're going to miss them. Oh, we're very sad that they're gone. You're absolutely right, and we can feel that sadness for a while, but understand that they're in a much better place. They are finding their own light and their own path. And again, that's not for us to judge. It's not for us to judge. So what was lost will be found, loves. Okay? It will be found. There's this vibrational raising of the collective that I think is absolutely gorgeous. We're moving forward, moving ahead to some beautiful brand new things, because we have that collective wish to do so. And those who don't share the collective wish will go on and vibrationally connect with those who share their path. And again, different timelines, different realms. This world, it depends on that individual. And it's really all a beautiful process. Freedom is coming. Knowledge is coming. The new is coming. We're headed right towards the beautiful wishes being granted and the prosperity within it, you guys. Look in a book. I just looked over and I saw look in a book. Try to gain some of that highest knowledge. Do some studying. Really tend to yourself. Worry about yourself. Worry about your vibration. Look into the Great Awakening and look into some things that will help feed your soul in a positive way. Not in a negative way, right? Really come along with us. Raise your vibrations and be a part of the collective that is going somewhere into something beautiful. That 5D. Okay, guys? Oh, that was a gorgeous read. I love this all nature spread. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below. We're at 29 minutes. I talk too long, you guys. I'm sorry. I can't stop. Anyway, I hope this is informative to you. I wish you all the best of luck, and I can't wait to talk to you guys next time. Until I do, peace, love, and light to you always, my friends.